this is Kathy from Savory Pixels, and tonight I'm out at another Dining for Women's chapter, meeting a whole new group of really fascinating women involved with this great program. Tonight we're talking to Joanne Van Sant, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the Ridgewood, New Jersey chapter. Joanne, can you tell us a little bit about the chapter here in New Jersey, a little bit about you, and why you decided to start a chapter for Dining for Women?
Well, that is a kind of great story to tell. I am actually a previous member of a chapter in Dining for Women. I relocated here to pastor the Friends to Friends Community Church from Ocean County. And in Ocean County, I first joined a new chapter there for Dining for Women. So when I came up into Bergen County, I still wanted to continue that work because I really believe in the work, in the message, in the support that it gives women and girls. Pretty much my whole background was working with women and girls. I spent many years in the Girl Scouts. I worked in a transitional housing program for women women and their children who would be homeless. And then, of course, now I pastor a congregation of people with developmental disabilities. So it's been an interesting journey that brought me here. And I really deeply believe in educating women and girls really changes a community.
So really this chapter of Dining for Women is really about your larger themes in your life of helping people and helping them become the best of who they can be.
Yes, yeah.
What are your hopes for this chapter? How many meetings have you had?
Well, this is just our third meeting tonight, and I hope to see us continue to kind of go and grow. We started out, we have a list of interested people of over 40, and each time as we go along, a different group of people comes, a kind of core group comes, and I just would like to see us really grow. We are in a
when is your next dinner scheduled? Do you have a regular schedule, or how do you
have a
communicate with your
regular
members?
schedule. We meet the fourth Wednesday of every month, and while the date and time, the day we meet, the fourth Wednesday of the month, and the time 6:30 is the same. We do shift locations so that people who want to host all have the opportunity to host.
How many members are currently in this particular chapter?
Well, we have, I guess it's around 15 or 16 actually with registered members. We have some more new folks tonight, so we'll be adding them to the list.
Okay.
So one of the things I found fascinating was they published a piece on dining etiquette for customs and cuisine of Uganda. So just so that we know we are in the appropriate etiquette, shaking hands is the normal form of greeting. Casual dress is considered appropriate in the daytime and evening. Etiquette is important at family meals. When a meal is ready, all of the members of the household wash their hands and sit on the floor mats. So we can wash our hands and sit in chairs, because that's what our culture does. Visitors and neighbors who drop in are expected to join in the family on a meal. Normally, a short prayer is said before the family starts eating. Leaning on the left hand or stretching one's legs, now remember they're on mats, it is a sign of disrespect. Leaning on the left hand or stretching your legs. When the meal is finished, everyone in turn gives a compliment to the mother. Say a prayer to be thankful that we're here together today, to be grateful that we live under the grace of the universe, whatever each person may call that, that there is one who tends to us all, and we are grateful to be together and have the resources to support women and girls in other parts of the world who have nothing, and we can help them build their lives.
This is Courtney Carbone of the Dining for Women chapter in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Courtney, tell me a little bit about what what we're doing tonight.
Sure. So we're all gathered here. We just began this program, Dining for Women, in Ridgewood, the Greater Ridgewood chapter. Our founder is Joanne Van Sant, and she is the pastor here at Friends to Friends Community Church. This month's program is highlighting a group called African Women Rising, and they have a very interesting program in which they build permagardens for refugees. This takes place in Uganda. So just to give you an idea of what a permagarden was, because that was not a word I had heard before, it's a technique designed for individual household gardens where they, how to explain? So they integrate water-saving methods and companion planting and organic soil practices, and they are able to allow gardening to take place throughout the year. So whether it's the rainy season or the dry season, they're still able to produce crops. So basically, this is a really important program in Uganda because Uganda is is a country that takes in a lot of refugees from other countries in the region, specifically South Sudan. So there are, millions of people crossing the border into Uganda, and so Uganda has communities that are willing to host the refugees, but it's more than just giving someone like a home and a place to grow crops. They actually grow the crops themselves. So they're given 30 by 30 foot plots, and then on those plots they're able to build these gardens and incorporate the permagarden practices so that they're able to feed their families throughout the year.
With dinner and the
paella because it's missing.
Okay.
It'll touch everything else. So I put
And then
the bowls out.
and there's plates.
The samoas are vegetarian, and the item next to it is a of course it's gluten.
First,